Hi there, this is a trap named after one of the leading exponents of the King's Indian defence, the late great Efim, who played this trap himself several times. After d4 and knight f6, c4, g6, knight c3, bishop g7, white continues with capturing the centre with e4. That pawn wants to continue to e5, so black plays the natural d6, preventing e5 and releasing the bishop from c8. After bishop e2, instead of knight f3, white here changes the move order in order to avoid a possible annoying pin with bishop g4. So bishop e2 is playable. Now after castles, white can continue not with knight f3 but bishop g5, also a theoretical line. That can be met by knight b d7, and black will hopefully strike in the center with either c5 or e5. Now after queen d2, developing the queen, supporting the bishop, black plays c6, which is a multi-purpose move, allowing the queen out from the d8 a5 diagonal, and that pawn on c6 is supporting that d5 very important square in the King's Indian, the d5 square. So white now continues with knight f3. Black contests the center now with e5, to which white castles short, and e takes d4 is met by knight takes d4, and now knight c5. These two knights are targeting the e4 pawn, albeit one of the knights, the knight on f6, is pinned by the bishop. So can it move? Well, it's a relative pin, meaning that it can move if it wishes, but at the cost of the queen on d8. White can support the pawn on e4 with moves such as queen f4 or bishop f3 with about an equal position. But this very natural looking move is in fact losing, the move f3. And this is a move that has taken down several grandmasters, including Agderstein, Kuzabov and Farago. And here black wins with knight f takes e4. Perhaps it's not winning, but it's actually a very big advantage. So after knight f takes on e4, if bishop takes on d8, then knight takes on d2. That's going to be very good for black. So f takes on e4 is met by bishop now, coming from g7, taking the knight on d4 with a check. The queen will recapture, meaning that the bishop on g5 is loose. So queen takes g5, leaves white with a poor position. Black certainly has an initiative. In fact, there's a pawn up, and if white was to get back the pawn with, let's continue this with queen takes on d6. We've got material parity at the moment, but rook d8 now is going to give black a very comfortable position and pressing probably for a win. So this has been the Efim trap in the King's Indian defense. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.